Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Sogdian Saga, where everybody is geared up to defend Zoroastrian Croatia. But I don't think the Crusade is going to last long, because Queen Mirjana, the Bewitched of Croatia, is 57 years old and has the Great Pox, but it's mild and mild treatment. So it may last a few years, but it won't matter. She's too old to have children. Son is dying. And the heir is a Russian Catholic. As far as line succession is concerned, just two Russians who are of a Turpimo-rich dynasty, which is originally Croatian, before they were moved out of there, resides up there. And as far as claimants concerned, there's no one. Nobody can claim Croatia, unfortunately. Does that include Serbia? Hold on. Ooh. Oh, don't worry, it was a weak sneeze. Honestly, it's just... Oh, don't worry about it. Well, as for the claimants of Serbia is concerned, there's Duchess of Dardania, there's a princess, and there's my Sogdian kinswoman who's been blinded, assumingly by Greeks. Well, then again, everybody's Greek. She's the only Sogdian. So, meaning, if this realm falls, let me see. No, it'll go to a Bosnian to Serbia, which means Croatia and Serbia could split up. We got, one that's going to be held by a Russian Catholic, and the other is going to be held by a Bosnian, in which even my dynasty has a claim to Serbia, especially with my Bosnian cousins. So, yes. The next couple of claimants are Bosnians, with a few Sogdians. But do not worry, I already came up with a rally point. I've already raised the troops, so we'll be on our way. And I got something to say, people, that is a bit slightly off topic. And that's, well, the future of this, Sogdian series and the future of videos like these on my YouTube channel. And I became, diligent. Excellent. Right. Let's just say I'm starting to feel a little bit of the series fatigue. I'm getting a little tired of doing the Sogdian Saga, only because I felt that I've done everything there is to do as far as major goals as the Zoroastrian is concerned. But there's a few things I want to do that's left. And that's, well, conquer Constantinople, which I said that it's my last, final, major goal of this series. Actually, that would be one of them. Land 36,000. Land here. We'll just defend Croatia as much as we can. And this route is going to go over it and head to Donja Kraj. While we wait for the rest of the army. Actually, be stationed over there in preparation for the future advance towards Constantinople. And subsequently the Byzantine Empire will be destroyed. Entirely. I got plans. Not necessarily final plans in the series, still a few. As the time passes, I feel more and more restless. The changes of my body are constraining me, making it hard. What were simple actions once? It's been days since I've been out on the field. This is all so frustrating. Oh, no. Don't do that. No, don't do abortion. Just... Look, we could get through this. Well, No, no. Get me out of the battlefield, despite the fact they tell me to lead my men into battle. No. I must endure. We'll lead the troops. Even if we take out a small force, it'll complete the goal. My dear husband Pezak is worried about my current condition. He believes it might be better for me to retire from public life during Doris's pregnancy. I could leave someone else in charge of affairs as I tend to myself. No, no, no. We're doing this for Zoroastrianism. I feel perfectly fine. I don't want to go out on a journey. I will go out to the front. I'm willing to risk my life just for one little battle, in which we'll use force en masse. Don't care. As long as we win one, then we'll complete the mission. See? That's what I want to do. Okay, now I can get out of here for a bit. Split up. Because of supply limit reasons. Have the best commanders up front. You stay there and guard the coast. Anyways, as I was saying, was the pregnancy problem. Regarding the future of it, it's like, I mean, once I'm done with the Sogdian series, I mean, I kind of want to take a bit of a hiatus from video recording. Not necessarily in general, just for games like these. Only because it's starting to take a toll on my health a little in real life. That's the reason why I said, oh, come on, you don't believe me? And, keep going. Perhaps you should go, perhaps pick up the rest. I told them to gather around there. That, let's just say lately, and this is partly the reason why I said it's a little bit off topic. It ought to be a boy. Yeah, I may become gluttonous, but I'm sure I'll get rid of that sooner rather than later. Come on, get those words out, Lord Master. What are you trying to say? Address your fan base right now. The other day, I was playing some other game platform Paradox Interactive, which was EU4, or also known as by its full name, Europa Universalis 4, which is the flagship of game of Paradox Interactive. God, help them out. In which I, oh, gluttonous. Oh. Reinforcement. Say what you're gonna say, okay? And we gotta throw everybody in there. Sheesh. Now where were we? Yeah, pressure, go in after them. Yeah, I was playing EU4, in which I was playing as Holland, in which I later formed the Netherlands. It's just me trying to, you know, refamiliarize that old game again. Even though I do not have all the DLCs for that game. It's just I want to refamiliarize that game again, which I have not played it since the summer, no, September of 2017. That was the last time I played EU4. And then lately, I've also been interested in another game from Paradox Interactive, which is currently in my wish list. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading that text. If you want to know what it says, pause the video and read it. Anyways. Yeah, there's this other game that I'm interested in, and it's in my wish list right now. Which that game is Imperator Rome. I actually want to get that game whenever there's a sale. Of course, at this time of recording, it's May 2nd, by the way. If I was wondering. Stay by the coast. Wait for the others. And so it brings me to the question. Once the Sogdian series is finished, I mean, I don't know if I want to do one last Crusader Kings 2 playthrough. But the question is, which, I mean, I might as well put up a poll at some point in the future, during the month of June. And that question is, which Paradox Interactive game would you like to see me do a video series in? Europa Universalis 4 or Imperator Rome? That's our question for you people who have been loyal subscribers and know a lot about Paradox Interactive, the developer of Crusader Kings 2 and the other two aforementioned. Strong Sun. I got it. Because I haven't seen that name in circulation. Korosh. Cyrus. Oh, here we go. Matters of life and death. Oh, I'm gonna have to address this. With age comes wisdom, they say, or at least it may change the questions we ask. I mutter myself. I had trouble sleeping lately, more often than not. While the rest of my court is sound asleep, I found myself staring at the ceiling. I'm getting older. Each day clinging to this plane of existence. Even though I'm 18 years old, it is folly to hear such things. Of course, yet I cannot keep these feelings at bay. Then I used to dream of grander things. What about carving your own path? What happened to your ambitions? I should straight up in bed. This is ridiculous. I'm the ruler. I have people ready to serve me at any whim, such as this deadly crusade that we're in. Perhaps my councils have ideas. If nothing else, it might ease my trouble sleeping. Summon the council. Summon a secret meeting. Invite only. Despite the fact that Croatia and Bosnia is a war zone. Oh, you bastards. Of course it's Sardinia, Corsica. The strongest vassal of the Byzantine Empire. Anyways, advance up here. Get the second best commanders. And I should return to the front. I'll be on this army. Meeting of the minds. My council convenes, and the faces of my advisors speak of confusion. Why are we here, my lady? It comes with a hint of concern. I sit down and the suspense is almost tangible. As I leave the crush hanging here, I finally speak without disclosing much of my current nightly restlessness. I convey the message eloquently enough. I want to discuss the concept of life and death, and I want to look into everlasting life. They nod slowly. So what do you think? Spirit rises in the room as the council start to talk. Some hesitantly, some gesture wildly. They all have ideas. Let me take a drink. I've done all these paths before. I know where they all lead. It's kind of too bad they didn't include the one with stewardship. Honestly, I kind of want to do this one. I mean, I don't know about Quest of Immortality. I know this was leading to. It's just, what happens if I do the fourth choice? I mean, I've done all three of these paths. I would rather not make any decision on it. Perhaps this issue is best resolved by the council. They were hired for a reason after all. I'm going to assume this is probably going to cancel out. That's what I'm assuming. Always assume something. Get up there. We're all advancing. Almost there, and then we'll send another batch over. What took you? When does the treatment last? This summer. Not committing the retinue to there. My prayers have been answered. The seed planted with me was the deed of that wonderful boy, just as I hoped. My beautiful Karush, the strong. Why aren't you the heir? Because, you know, damn these rules. I mean, I would love to switch it back to agnatic cognatic, and then subsequently, I don't know, become a... Well, I don't know how long I've got in this world. So again, I asked the question, you people, would you rather see me do, I mean, this is just for future, after a hiatus that I will take once I'm done with the Sogdian series. Would you rather see me do one more Crusader Kings playthrough, or would you like to see me do a playthrough on EU4, or a playthrough on Imperator Rome? I will put up a poll once this series is over, I think. I say I think because I don't know if I really want to go through with that. Yeah, stop being a glutton. I'm stressed right now. I've got enough problems in life these days. Are you holding on well? Good. You've got the numbers. And soon there'll be more backup coming. Scored big on territorial gains again. Plus 1 intrigue. Now of kind, which is a good virtue to have in the Holy Order. Oh hell! Get up there! No, they got it. Stop moving. We got more. That's the bad. Yeah, we're really throwing everybody there. Another batch coming. Reinforcements on the way. Go, stand here. Take him out. They haven't occupied a single inch of Croatia yet, except for Sardinia and Corsica, which they've backed out because revolt, I assume. Ah, none of Levi. That's why. What? No longer trusting, and more reinforcements are coming. Move there! Throwing everything but the kitchen sink over there. Land now. What areas? This is plains, so I will master the plains. There, we forced them back. Father, that's 2 kills for you on the same battle. That's probably the deadliest battle in this entire conflict. Let me see the casualties. Well, looks like there's going to be another one. Oh, he's dead too. By the benevolence of Nubia. Nice one. How chivalrous. That's the Tyrus. Oh no, that's 70. Battle of Frankopan is not over. Just improving my combat skill. Alright. Look here. Real quick. Here on the Battle of Frankopan. Those are just some stark contrast of casualties, even though more armies had to intervene. That is the damnedest battle if I ever seen one, at least here in the Croatian battleground. Cannot believe so many people are dying for the war, which, well, oh jeez, really broken here. Supply limit is good, it's just this army needs to get out of here. 1, 2, only 2 prisoners. So many people dying, despite the fact that this woman's about to die and it's about to be under the control of Russian Catholics, in which that dynasty was once Croatian from the very beginning. You think it might be all for nothing? Tens of thousands dead for nothing? I mean, don't get me wrong, we're all winning. Sure, there's some defeats and retreats, but not a single inch of Croatia has been given. Hey. Oh no, he's Spy Master. We can't buy a favor and invite him. Yeah, I mean, hey, you got trade goods? Oh, what the hell is that thing? The sword of Dietrich von Bern. This magical sword was given to Dietrich by a dwarf Albrecht beside the giants Grim and Hilda, who only to pierce the skin. With the help of his mentor Hildebrand, Dietrich's quest was a success. It was obtained some 30 years ago. But it's only if you are of a Central Germanic culture, like German. But he ain't German. original owner was the Prince Archbishop before the Avars took it, because I recognized the names of dynasties. And, you know, even all the way from Finland came down to join. Yeah, we'll take them out. And there's still going to be a few more coming. Get on board. Guard the coastline. Now I gotta be patient. How much increase is that in fervor? A lot. It's just I shouldn't be deceitful. That's the other thing. Alright, look at this big amount of reinforcements. And are you going to besiege Rome? Yes, yes you are. You know what? Change course. Siege Rome. I think there's enough forces committed for the Croatian defense. Mazdaki court decision. I'll think about it. Not right now. Land here. Siege Rome. Seems you're already doing a good job. Now I'm a trained fighter. Haven't reached that rank of 5 years yet. But continue with the training. Let's go up there. Defeat the papal forces. Those are the ones who started it. Stubborn bastards, aren't they? If we could finish this crusade before that person dies, it would feel like, hey, it was worth it, but at what cost? I would love to antagonize that man so I could, kick the crap out of him, but it won't happen because he's the spy master. So assassination is unlikely. Unless I were to ruin his reputation. Now I'm zealous. What the hell are you doing? Get down there. Heeding the call. A stranger has appeared at your court. She will only speak to you, my lady. The servant bows before me. Clearly annoyed, I paused. What is this about? Times are busy in Samarkand, and you were in the middle of contemplating where you should have a grand feast thrown in your name for a prestigious hunting trip. There's always someone to impress, and you would rather not get involved with the drama of the court. I glanced at the servant, still bowing deeply, very well. At the main hall, a hooded figure approaches me. Intriguing. A woman named Salimata appears. Intriguing encounter. A tall figure offers me a nod but does not smile. She eyes me skeptically, measuring me up as much as to her. Her clothing, possibly intended to be modest, is foreign to me, and I have trouble concealing my confusion. In fact, the warrior woman before me is bound to stand out according in more ways than one. I am Salamata. You are Chat, she says, as if somebody's forgotten to introduce me. Perhaps I should spoken the first words to assert my position, but the muscular woman makes me more than a little nervous. I hear you are looking to live forever, she finally says, more than a statement than a question. I can help. Salamata the Fearless. Mande, Old African. A damn good warrior, if there was one. Oh, gee. Sympathy for pagan religions, but I was zealous, but they wouldn't like me for this, but I will accept your teachings. Eternal life must be mine. It's gonna take a while. Just defend the coast as hot as you can. I was trying to be zealous again, that would have been fun. But that 10% chance, but oh well. The blood of Miriam Corsos de Kosovan flows through my veins. Since the days he walked the earth, we have abandoned our old Mahavazite faith, though I do see merit in the ways that helped shape such a legend. Yes, 100 generations of the Parthians live in me, as much as they live in the Bosnians. We were once like them, we should not judge their ways. Yeah, let's try to be more sympathetic, because why the hell not? And yes, we're ignoring these peasant revolts, which is, one would think we're making it a bit neglect on what we're doing here. But if we do lose a piece of territory, it's going to lower the threat level regardless, which I'm fine with that. Vassals can have it back. We've sieged Rome. Let me drink first. Serious concern. Parvin joins me after supper one evening. She initiates a conversation about the status of trade in Rome, but I notice that she seems distraught. I interrupt Parvin and demand to know why she has sought me out. My lady, I fear for your life, she says earnestly. Who is this sacrilegious heathen you invited to your court? Her promises are sweet, I am certain, but she cannot be trusted. Please, my lady, allow me to look to find out her true motive before it's too late. This is my 16-year-old kinsman talking, even though... Listen, you dog girl. Well, it's certainly better safe than sorry. I mean, you're getting sick and you're not. I mean, after all, I am kind, so just go talk. Is that so? Yeah. Oh, very bad. Seems my interest in paganism has come to attention of one of its practitioners in the realm. We've met and had the most fruitful discussions about theology and other matters. Well, she's the only pagan in court, and it's an old pagan faith at that. They're still building it. In honor of the ancestors, Salamanta sits on the floor when I enter the room. What looks like polished pieces of bone shown in front of her. She motions me to join her. You have neglected your spirit, she says. Eyes closed, I shift uncomfortably in my seat. I have not, I mumble. Her eyes open and she stares at me. A steely cold look. I retract my statement. You must sacrifice, she declares. Very well, I replied, thinking I've learned Baram to see to it. As if she could read my mind, Salamata shakes her head. You must do this on your own. Do you see what I see? I notice a pattern in the bones. It looks just like... Well, you got a lot of money. An antelope. How curious. I will perform the sacrifice using an antelope, ordered in from far away. Well, I don't think it's considered that far away. Figuring that we control Abyssinia, antelope are plentiful down there. One would think. Unless you're thinking of antelope over in India, which we have that as a backyard. Hope this works. No infection. But remember, I'm a bit stressed. Hopefully we'll finish this crusade. And you are a disgrace. You possessed evil man. He's a better duelist than I would expect him. A bloody mishap. Oh no. All was well until I tried placing the animal on the ceremony stone slab, and I was surprised at its strength. It moves wildly under my hands, refusing to have its neck pressed to the rock. I don't want to do this, as I think of a brief moment. As the sharp dagger is handed me, Salamata watches me intensely. Her stern face void of emotion, I find myself wondering if she possesses any feelings at all, or as if she carries herself by duty alone. Suddenly pain shoots through my arm as the flying antelope bites down hard on my hand. Salamata reacts instantly and swings her sword at the creature, chopping its head right off. But my fingers are already gone. There's blood everywhere. Ah! My Hurumasa, it hurts. My ancestors, the Parthian ancestors, and Salamata remains unimpressed. I failed the request and she leaves the court. Now I've lost my hand. And severely injured at that. I'll live. And as I prayed before the altar, I was suddenly filled with overwhelming sense of love, crying with joy. I knew that I'm never truly alone. Ahura Mazda is always with me. Despite the fact that I lost my hand, I feel energized. Well, Ahura Mazda is still with me. Yes, the faith in Ahura Mazda is strong in chat. I'll get better from the injury, but I'm just like Devashta now. And we are living in a land that is considered Devashta's legacy. %war score. Oh, I don't know about this. You know, severely injured and all. I mean, I wish Karush is the heir, not... Well, there is a way, but... If only that man wasn't my husband and I'd rather marry a Tokarian. Which I could make it happen, just give it a wait. Because I thought about the idea of... Actually, if you change your religion now, you will leave the Immortals. I mean, if I die, then if Gander takes over, then hopefully we'll eventually get to Karush. Maybe he'll be a great soldier rather than evil. Let's not make a fuss of it. One more great battle. That'll be the one. Now I am chased. 2 children is enough for me. $96. More troops are throwing at us. 98. Assaulted right now. 100. Go pick up everybody. Actually, one marches through here. Stay here. We'll get the rest. Go pick up the ones in Rome first. Call it off, Pope. You are beaten. Well, Jesus, it seems, does not favor Christian faithful. After strings of defeats and setbacks, Pope Benedict VII has called off the Crusade of Croatia against Queen Mirjana of Croatia, which, well, she's still alive, but she's not long with this world. Not a member of the council. Come here. I don't think we can invite her to club. Lesser Union, son of a... Well, get that man too. He's... Damn it, Marshall. Because where I was trying to... Let's bring the family over, and then... Death. Not possible. Unless you want to help kill your husband, but he won't come because member of the council. Not possible. Not unless Croatia, excuse me, Serbia will be free under Esvandir. What happened? What happened to the Serbian claimants? Oh no, they're still around. We can invite her back in, the kinswoman from Kragujevac. But not any of these women, though. I mean, I can buy a favor and tell them to come over here. Now it's infected. Don't worry, you got these health books. You're gonna be alright. Stop being a hypochondriac. Which is what I am at times in real life. Hypochondriac. So, the quest of immortality failed. Too bad I wasn't brawny. I think I would have stood a better chance if I was brawny. And a higher martial skill, since I had my focus on theology, which is a must when you're in the Holy Order. Fair enough. Once everybody's in friendly territory, disband. Man, Devashta's legacy. Legacy of Devashta is just a mess. And speaking of mess, son of a... Well, it's tyranny again, so They won't get Dardania this time. And kick our kinsmen out of there. All aboard. Move out. Six, 76 for the old brawny dwarf Dalmatian. Cursed maniac, his skull a hollow cove for demons. I should denounce him publicly and wait for the justly earned praise of my peers. A hell of a choice of words. What the? Why did you spread bad rumors about me? There's nothing wrong with me. I'm very virtuous. Unless you didn't like me. That's been sympathizing with pagans and Christians. How could you, Varzak? You run Bactrial. Huh? Okay. This fan, everybody. Even though we took quite a bit of a beating, but we're still ready for another war. Oh yeah, the old retinue. Let me see. Okay. Quick trip. Get to position. Remember, we're considering a war against the Byzantine Empire for on our way to Constantinople. Yeah, we just might do that. Excanda. So, here's the deal. Yeah, Croatia's a lost cause, even though a lot of lives were sacrificed for it. But I'll tell you what's not a lost cause. This area where you have to fight two holy wars. In Adrianopolis, and then Thrace, and lead into Constantinople itself. And subsequently, Byzantine Empire will be destroyed. Here it is. They don't have the full strength like they used to, but we'll get them. Start here. And bring the troops from the Kingdom of Armenia. Shut up of Armenia. Only bring the troops that we usually commit for such conflict. Head to the Bosphorus. You will land once troops are in Constantinople. We won't commit that much troops. They're pretty much very busy right now. Very confident that we won't have them down. No. That's not... You know what we mean. Stop right there. Land here. I don't know why I thought Constantinople at the moment, but... You're thinking too much. father died of scurvy. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry you didn't eat your fruits and vegetables enough, but you were one of the best. We salute you, father. Over here. We gotta lure them over here. Are they coming or are they not? Basilisk is over there. I think we may have to bring a little more troops. Ours is over here. Get Iraq. Maybe Persia too. Now. Who knows where they could be going? No, they could be going over there and then... Blast. Up, unrest. Send a commander over. Problem is, they're all good ones. This is a bad time for that. We were planning on using China in the future. But it doesn't look like it'll be happening right now. If it escalates to a civil war, then... Oh dear. Oh yeah. Non-landed characters. Shit. Okay. Promote one. We found your man. There you go. That was cheap. Oh, here it is. Battle coming up. Give me the very best. I forgot Bodo was the siege master. What terrain is Turani? Plains. I'm plains, so that's good. Not much heavy infantry though. Once the movement is locked, this army is to move in. Ilya will be there, so will be him. Drink to that. Did not pay attention. Well, to be fair, they took the river crossing. Severely beaten. To be fair, most of those forces were retinue. Oh, I did not see that. Well, we'll reinforce with the rest of the retinue then. Oh dear. Known demon worshipper, he's a dead man. 96. It's gonna be quick and easy. Oh, I forgot to hunt down this, well, wait until the infection gets better. And one would think I shouldn't be out on the front leading troops like this, but what can you do, eh? And forgot to send reinforcements. This is what happens when you get into wars like that so much. She won, and she's holding on. Do not worry, the Bosnians are with you. True descendants of the... Yeah, you know what you mean. You've said enough in this series. Oh yeah, Georgia and Armenia are separated now. As per orders. In this case, should be all given to you. Satrapy of Adrianopolis. And it'll be yours. Even though you're a Greek Catholic, but your overlord's Zoroastrian. How much prestige? We can do it. Can we? Yes. Holy War for Thrace. Constantinople dead ahead. Guess we can do it early then. I mean, earlier I was talking about it, but I guess we could do it before the century is out. And the result will be similar. He's got no money right now, so these troops fight half-heartedly. And if China can get their act together, I want to use them to request an invasion. But they have to be at peace. They have to be stable. Yes. They need to put down this unrest and get their act together. You got a lot of friends and tributaries, including me, so... Tell you what, after we take Constantinople, I'm gonna go to China, because... Well, I got so much prestige, and, well... There's some things I gotta do, alright? I'm not gonna make Iskander the squire. When Karus turns 6, he will be the squire. Yeah, use all the retinue. Get Constantinople, and then wait for reinforcements to get you up. Oh, nothing to do with Zoroastrian affairs. Thinking. Again, won't be long until she's dead of the Great Fox. Well, meanwhile, we're trying to, you know, get this guy mad and try to kill him off, but he's spy master, so it's impossible to assassinate him. Who else is in... we can't get her husband over, so we can kill them both. Yeah, that's part of my grand plan. So we'll just go for Thrace and Constantinople instead. Let's make it official. That's the only time I will break the truce. Head to there now. Holy, stop! We did not realize how many there actually are. That's the Grand Army itself. The army. Or in this case, from the Bosnians, the Armia. Oh dear, get the Egyptians and all that over here. And of course the Georgians too. Oh wait a minute, that's Georgia. No, Armenia used to. Well, they're separated now, so. Say that. Oh, Abyssinia, you're up here. Yemen too. Yemen's got no levies. Strange. Anyways. Oh yeah, let's not forget Arabia. That has, you know, holdover there too. Reinforce this region. Head to there immediately. And away we go. Now, Maswa. Where do you think you're going? This way, this way. Make room for the coming reinforcement. Head to Constantinople now. Just in case if things get hairy, get the Iraqis. Good forces. And let's not forget the Armenians too. And Persia. That's it. Don't want to commit the whole empire to come this way. With the mighty Theodosian walls. Well, yeah, Theodosian was up here. It's going to take a long time to bring that down. So in this case, is he still alive? Where is he? Boru. He's still around. He's one-handed like me. Let's not forget, it also has a Constantinople Great Palace, also known as Sacred Palace, a large imperial Byzantine palace which serves as the main royal residence of the Byzantine emperors and the center of imperial administration. And it also has a library. The Imperial Library of Constantinople is the last of the great libraries of the Old World. Long after the destruction of the Great Library of Alexandria and the other old libraries, it preserves the knowledge of the Greeks and Romans for centuries. The Church of the Holy Apostles it also has. The Church of the Holy Apostles is an Orthodox church in Constantinople. It is second in size and importance only to the Hagia Sophia amongst the great churches of Constantinople. Most emperors and many patriarchs and bishops are buried in the church. And finally, it also has the Hippodrome. The Hippodrome of Constantinople is a sporting and social event in Constantinople. It is a massive circus for chariot races and other entertainment. It is capable of holding 100,000 spectators. And of course, it is also the home of the Hagia Sophia, which is only active if you happen to be a Christian. But soon, it's going to be closed under Zoroastrian management. What are they standing there for? Damn drunk. Gullible fool. Yes, all of the cavalry retinue and a few others are one again. Should we go in after him? It's planes. Our specialty. Elias with me. Who else? Who else is good at this sort of thing? The Mayor of Kiva. Come on in. This is gonna be a stupid idea. Well, we're beating them. Our nearly pure cavalry retinue can beat any army in the world. Just like how the Parthians of old used to best them by using cavalry-only armies. They bested the Romans time and time again. At least back in when they were in their prime. Revolt related. That's why they're fighting each other. As you saw right there. Constantinople has fallen. Big jump on the war score. Yeah, give it. This will fall too. Loot one more part of Constantinople, then war's over. Of course we'll restrict the privileges of the major trade guilds, but it does not matter to me because we have other ways of making money. Taxes from other places, tribute from Rajputana and Sakatra. We'll be alright. It is done. Even though Callipolis will be left out because of the revolt, circumstances and such, but they lost their major power base now. And we shall fight no more of these type of expansion wars. And now their imperial capital's moved to this area, the home of Mount Athos. You should just retire as a monk, man. But who should run Thrace? Actually, it just gave me a bit of thought. You can't usurp it right now, but I thought about, why don't I just keep Constantinople myself? I mean, of course, it's inactive because you have to be either a Catholic or Orthodox or Muslim to have the Hagia Sophia active. Any other faith? Inactive, including Zoroastrians. Look at the other things you could build, other than the 3 preset structures, which is, you know, these kind. It can yield treasures, but also damage and render. So I was about to say, hey, some would think it's like, yes, we have defeated the Eastern Roman Empire, and they will never return to the prominence, although they'll still have the strength, no doubt. But they've lost their economic and military power base on the Bosphorus. Not interested in getting the rest of Greece, just like the days of the Achaemenid Empire. No. That was the last major goal this series now complete. But it's not the end of the series. No, there's plenty of things to do left. But I'm not going to play another 100 years of it. No. Because there's still things that are going to occur in the 1200s, and I'm sure you people know what's going to happen. Because it's happened in the past series you've seen in many times. We're looting the Great Work now. It's got treasures in there. I know it. And we didn't even need to bring reinforcements for this. You know what? I will have personal control of these two areas. For now. The Varam of Constantinople. Hang on. The Varam of Constantinople will be run by... You know, you're not a priestess. That's incorrect. I was about to say, hey, can somebody kill her so we can, you know... I mean, it's not a barony, it's a temple, it's a Varam. You're holding the wrong one. So we could say, hey, assassinate this one real quick. It's a bit of a misunderstanding. Well, 5,000 is a bit excessive, so... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10... what? No. Incorrect. Start over again. Because it's supposed... It has to be 5 of this and 5 of that. We'll get them to figure it out. With the fall of the Byzantine Empire, the ancient center of learning, Constantinople, has ceased to exist. Its scholars are now flooding through Europe to escape the oncoming storm. Oh, the humanity. As my men start to loot the Hagia Sophia, many in Constantinople are upset that I'm destroying their heritage. The looting has gave me 500 more gold, and there's still more to come. And about time, too. Let's hold the Justin Festival. I post guards so that nobody interferes. Cultural unrest for the next 2 years. Well, we already have our own guards here. And look at that right now. The way it looks. The ruins of Hagia Sophia. We're looting it because it's got money in there. Centuries worth. And plus, it's for symbolic reasons. May the realm prosper. I'm a popular ruler, so everybody will respect me. Except for it. It has regimental grounds and a merchant harbor. They've done well on their investment. My courtier Eksheda Nanaidva, the Chaste, has come to me and says he's acquired the bells from the ruins of Hagia Sophia from looting the great work. He would like to gift it to you. Yes, thank you. I accept this offer gladly. Let me see this. This is why I looted in the first place. It's not only for symbolic reasons, but also, here it is. The bells from the ruins of Hagia Sophia. These bells were taken from the looting of the ruins of Hagia Sophia. Does not publicly practice a religion in a Christian group. Which means, yes, us Zoroastrians now keep the bells for bragging rights. Boosting your own ego, I guess. But no, I am not like Devashta the way I did this. I have sympathy for Christians. We're simply looting this structure that is far too much of grandeur. Zoroastrian fire temples are never like that. Zoroastrian fire temples of Harams never build buildings like that. Because we don't think of worldly grandeur. They think of it too much. They think of... Again, I'm just spitting out Zoroastrian theology differences of worldview compared to the Orthodox Christianity ones. And their icons especially. Zoroastrians don't use icons. I mean, in the days of the Parthians, yes, but the Sassanids, they got rid of those. Ah, damn it. As I said, we're trying to get rid of her so we can, you know, replace with a more proper, what do you call, Herbad. Or better yet, get a holy man and land him, you know, just to be safe. %50 looted. He's not yet King of Croatia. Well, I'm a known murderer now. I'm just like the Vashtian now. I blame my experience in Croatia and Bosnia for this. Have I never stepped foot in these lands, I wouldn't think like him. And the Shaddam of Egypt? Oh yeah, you're still relatively new. There'll be time for you. Okay, get a holy man. Scholar. You shall have the Varam of Constantinople. You are now the Urbad of Constantinople. Even though this isn't going to be your residence. It's 50% looted, and we destroyed what the hell that structure was before. Grand Basilica, thank you for telling me that on the history of this structure. The old Dalmatian dwarf is dead. By the way, does it have any resources here? No resources. Okay. Actually, since the air is still permeated with orthodoxy, Varam, convert these people. There's Varam. No bad. You're getting tongue twisted with these sort of things. Not moving my capital to there. It's just sit back and say, yep, you sure did it. Shouldn't be outleading troops. Just get back and have more children. We got 500 more gold. So it's down to stage 2. We're reducing it. And we have destroyed the Emperor door. Soon the catacombs will be looted too, and it'll be almost down to nothing. Ever since it was built back in the days of Justinian I. And I'm no longer infected. Thank you very much. Isn't it kind of odd that the majority of the series I've done, Serbia, Croatia, Bosnia, Ragusa, what else? India to an extent, and now here, that I always fight against the Byzantine Empire? It seems like in any of my Crusader Kings 2 series that I've done in the past, it's usually the Byzantine Empire is my go-to antagonist of the series, rather than the Arabian Empire, which they were, but they were in their way to form the Persian Empire. Or the British Empire, or anyone else far up north. I mean, coming soon. Maybe what the hell's going on up in the steppes? Manichaeans and the like. You can just never get yourself sorted together, can't you? Satrap claim. Okay, it's finished. It is finished. The ruins of Hagia Sophia is nothing but rubble. Its former glory is lost forever, and we got 500 more gold and destroyed the catacombs. Severely damaged by pillaging, but you cannot destroy it entirely of its foundation. This was for Persepolis. Alexander the Great burnt down Persepolis it was during a drunken orgy he had. While here, we had to bring it all down because that place is too, as we said, too much of worldly grandeur that they come up with. And we took the bells from it. Because since it's a grand cathedral, yeah, compare that, you know how, yeah, some would say it's for revenge, some would say it's boosting your own ego and bragging rights, but we did what we did. And something I thought I had suppressed, found, subdued, risen inside me, unchaste thoughts have begun to appear in my mind. Can't resist them. More children wouldn't hurt. By the way, let me write a book. You have too much martial books, since I'm a very holy pious woman, so why don't we just write a learning book? You know, it's not really my education. Still. Nakshab prospered. I should check out the hospital. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sort this out already. 10,000 could stay. Let's take new limits. Remember, what you do is 5 cavalry, 5 horse archers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the horse archer retinue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Have we gone a little... Yeah, you got a little excessive there. Get back to there. It's supposed to be 2,500. No, bullshit. They were 10,000. Okay. You got your 5, right? So let's add another 5. Now, more of this. There you go. That's the number we were looking for. Head back to Sogdia. Drive out the raiders. Who knows what they could have done to my capital? Because I did not pay attention to Samarkand. It's still prospering. These bastards will ruin it. Okay. Do this instead. Nakshab. Build another city here. What's the hospital like? Neglected. We can improve that. That depends on technology, of course. Oh no! Things just keep getting worse. Now they're invaded by Jurchens. This could end up with having a new dynasty resetting all grace. Take him. I mean, in case of you, gone off, I would like to have a strategist. So we could teach our commanders Chinese tactics, just in case you get gone. Still not the King of Croatia yet. Again, no longer infected. Karush, you shall be the squire. I can teach you. That'll take care of that. What are these structures like? Yeah, let's improve the defense even more. It seems they didn't do enough job at that to make it an impregnable fortress. Well, under Persian Empire administration, we can make it so. And also convert these people. Wait a minute. It's this close? I mean, it's not going to get into Samarkand, but I didn't think it would. Oh yeah, these little things. Didn't think we need them anymore. But clearly they do. You got a new treatment. Okay. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just asking you that question again. Once the Sogdian series is over, which I think I got a couple of episodes left in me, before I call it quits, and say that, look, once the Sogdian series is finished, which no doubt it'll be around June, that I really plan on taking a bit of a hiatus. Not say like what we did with Chola, where you finish that series and then you take a few weeks off, then you're back into it. But that was due to the circumstances of the ongoing, worldwide event of stuff like that. As you see on the map, because I was pushed that schedule, or pull the schedule back and then just push it forward, whatever that way. It was originally supposed to be on. It was originally going to be on May 4th for the beginning of that Sogdian series, which was intended to be a summer series, but then it became a spring series. Poor Vizak. You bore me 2 sons. Hey, opportunity. I was looking to marry a Tokharian. You'll do. Reason for that is, it's because... Okay, how about a matrilineal marriage with a Buddhist? Yeah, a few years' time, then we'll do. That's just in case if I convert to Buddhist, so I can choose Korush as heir. You can do that as a Buddhist. Now, remember, once the series is over, I plan on taking a bit of a hiatus from Crusader Kings recordings, not necessarily playing it, as I still like to do these Monarch Journey challenges for the upcoming Crusader Kings 3 game. Why aren't you my rival yet? And, what else? And during that hiatus, I will put up a poll to say, do you want me to do, like in the near future, do you want me to do one more Crusader Kings 2 series, or do you want me to do a playthrough on EU4, which I'm still getting the hang of it a bit, or want me to do a playthrough on Imperator Rome, which I plan on getting it very, very soon. If not, I already have it by this time when this video is posted, as I'm recording it on May 2nd. Which again, the game's in my wish list. I'm just waiting for the sale, so I can get that and its DLCs and give it time for me to learn everything about the game and whatnot. I mean, I know, I guess, pretty much about EU4 the way I played the other day as Holland and later formed the Netherlands, just, you know, just for a possible potential playthrough, if I were to do that in the future. Of course, that'll be with no mods, because I don't have time for that sort of thing. And I don't have all the DLCs yet. I mean, I have enough, but buying a few more wouldn't hurt whenever there's a sale of that too. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the future. Now, give me a drink. Of course, it makes me vomit. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's what I have in mind in the future of the Lore Master channel for the games from Paradox Interactive, and for those of you that really enjoyed me playing these kind of playthroughs. Again, I'm more willing to, you know, I'm a bit open-minded. I mean, I do have plans. Like, if I were to do one more Crusader Kings 2 series, if you people want me to do that, I know who I'm going to play as exactly, but I will not reveal it until the finale, unless you people vote for that. And I have in mind of who should I play as in EU4, if we were to do that playthrough. And Imperator Rome, I'm not sure. We had, again, never played it at this point, at this time of recording. Which, again, just give it time. That's the reason why I said I want to take a hiatus, like a month or 2 or even 3, like have a whole summer off, once the Sogdian series is ended. As we will stop this episode right here on the new century, the 13th century. Things are going to be happening in this century. Just there's a reason why this is not the final episode. But this is probably going to be the last 10 episodes, I predict. Which, again, I'm starting to feel a little bit of the series fatigue. And I hope the Jin Empire does not fall this soon. Come on, defeat the Jurchens. We need you. We need you to invade the Byzantine Empire, and it'll be destroyed. Just to make it feel like, well, we've accomplished something. As I have a smug smile right now, in case if you're wondering what I look like right now. Yeah, all that and more in the next episode of the 12th century, as we're going to go hunt down this dangerous cult member and rise up in the rank. Go to China? Well, if there's even an option. Nope. Can't do it because well, the damn revolt down there. We're going to have to go down there and deal with that in the next episode as well. All that and more for the Sogdian Saga. But until then, so long for now.